Okay, good morning, everyone.
Morning,
Good
sir.
morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes,
Hello.
Ram.
Morning. So, yesterday we talked about what? What we discussed?
Different types of buckets.
Huh?
Different types of buckets.
Different type of
Buckets.
buckets. Only bucket.
No, basically
Cluster
clustering.
masters,
Hmm.
indexes.
Cluster architecture we talk
Yeah,
about, right?
distributed
Right.
Distributed
architecture.
architecture under that cluster architecture. Along with that, what else?
Search head cluster.
That such an index cluster structure and indexes, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But it's not store all the data in a single index, right? In the indexer, you have multiple indexes, right? So why to create indexes? That also we understood. I hope you have gone through the document also.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Index it is written.
Sir, I have a question regarding the document.
One moment. I will take your question.
Okay.
Indexes we talk about, right? Then after that, we talk about buckets. Inside every index that you have, there are 5 types of buckets, right? Hot, warm, cold, Trojan, and
Third.
you understand, right? Multiple buckets we have. We can manage how long we want to keep the data. Understand? Very well clear?
Clear, yeah.
Now you can ask any question if you have in previous session.
Hello, I have one
Moment.
question.
Let her ask her question. She ask.
Ladies first.
She asked first actually.
Thank you, sir. So, sir, in the video, you said like by default we have 11 indexes.
15
But-
I said.
Yeah.
Yes, sir,
No, in
15.
the video.
In previous batch, previous session, the cluster video I said 11 because
sir.
that version it was 11.
Yes,
Now
sir.
the latest version
10
it is
plus
15.
1. 10 plus 1, 11. You are
In the latest version, which is 9.3 and 9.4, it is now 15. And that video when I taken advanced training that time when that video I shared, that time it was 9.1 something. Till that time, internal indexes were 10 and one is main index, right? Default index. So it was 11. Now in the latest version, it is 15. So anyways, those all are internal indexes only.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And
Now,
sir, one more question, just one more. You explain us about the search head replication. Can you just tell me like why we need replication in search head? I have missed that part.
replication why I need is because
In search head.
search head I'm telling you, right? Because now we understand let's say right now you want to search, right? Even though you have 2 search heads, right now you want to search some logs, both the search head will not participate in searching because right now you want to search, that is ad hoc search. That is not a planned search, right? That is ad hoc search. So right now you log in on this search head, only this search head will utilize for searching. This will not load balance. This will not participate. Why we need a search head in cluster, multiple search head? When you create a dashboard, right? Dashboard will populate, continuously search the data. Get in mind? So continuously it will send a query to the database and search the log, continuously the backend. So in that case, when you create the dashboard here, it will replicate here. So half of the search, this will run, half of the search, this will run. And then after once searching, getting the result, they will replicate with each other. And you can see the search result here also and here also. So in the scheduled search, dashboard is scheduled search, right? It's not an ad hoc search. And correlation rule that you create, that is also scheduled. Every 5 minutes it will check if there are 100 events, I will trigger. So every 5 minutes checking, right? That also will be distributed in both the search head. So those scheduled searches like report, schedule report, dashboard, alerts, correlation rule, right? Those are scheduled searches. In that case, all the search head, which is a part of cluster, will participate in searching, will distribute the query with each other. And once they will get the result, they will consolidate, replicate with each other. So that is why we need multiple search head in the cluster. In case we have many searches, many scheduled searches, many people log in, right? At the same time for creating the resources. In that case, we need multiple search head to load balance. Clear?
Thank you, sir. Yes.
Okay. Somebody else was asking?
If cluster shut down, what will happen?
What?
Sir, if a cluster is shut down, what will happen?
Cluster master.
Yes, sir. Cluster
I
master
told-
cut down.
I told you yesterday, right? If cluster master is down, then indexer will keep forwarding the logs to the to whom they have sent last time, right? When the cluster master was up, they will keep forwarding, and this will continue to happen for next 74 hours, right? 74 hours, they will keep forwarding the logs on the last destinations to whom they have last destination receivers, indexers, right? Till next 74 hours. So in next 74 hours, you have to ensure to make the cluster master up. Okay.
So index of some temporary, index of temporary forward, the temporary file just the data, log to forward the index of.
That is for forwarder. Catchy, right? That is a forwarder. In case all the indexers are down, that the region forwarder will catch. In case all the indexers are down. In case one indexer is down, it will keep forwarding to other indexers, right? In case all the indexers down, or you have only one indexer that is down, so forwarder will store the log in cache.
So
Understand?
that is also persistence queue, right?
Persistence queue, that we call it
Persistence.
persistence queue. Yeah, actually a cache, but different tool having different language, right? They
Yes.
call as persistence queue.
Schema.
Clear?
Yes.
Clear this, everybody?
Yes. Clear.
Everybody is clear. Anybody has any confusion till now? Any confusion?
Clear,
No,
sir.
right?
No, sir.
Okay. So let's understand now. You understand? There are only two set of files, right? For Splunk. One is for Splunk Enterprise, and another is Universal Forwarder, right? Either you have to, I mean, indexer, heavy forwarder, search head, all are Splunk Enterprise, right? License master, Splunk Enterprise. You have to go in the setting and select licensing. You upload license, become license master. Deployment server, deployer, all are in Splunk Enterprise. Cluster master, captain, search head captain, all are Splunk Enterprise, right? So one Splunk Enterprise having all the features, but we have separate instances. In the large enterprise, we have to go in the cluster environment and we configure different responsibility so that load will be distributed. That's why we call it distributed architecture, right? So that the load will be what? Distributed. Understand what I'm saying? So we have only two set of file. Mute your mic. Once you are done, please mute your mic back. Okay. I should not see your mic and mute and it is generating noise. So what I'm saying is we have only two set of file. One is Splunk Enterprise, another is Universal Forwarder, right? Universal Forwarder is a lightweight agent, right? That we can install on Windows and Linux machine to collect the logs locally and send it to the heavy forwarder indexer directly, usually heavy forwarder. Understand? So through is so now today I'm going to talk about, now next session we are going to talk about, maybe today or next session we are going to talk about installation of Splunk Enterprise. So before that, let's understand the directory structure of Splunk Enterprise. Means you understand whenever you install any software, first listen here, listen. Write later, listen. You have access to video also, you can write, but listening is important. So what I'm saying is, you install any software, right? Usually when you install any software on a desktop, laptop, if you have not seen it, you see one icon is being created on desktop, right? But if you see the backend, its files folders are actually being stored. This Gupta, you are not in mute. I'll put you in the waiting room. I see multiple times you are not keeping your mic on mute. So what happens? Still he is not muted. So, Adu. Last time I'm muting him. So what happens? Whenever you install any software, right? Its directories, program files are being stored by default in C drive. You might not have seen, but many of the people have already seen it. Whenever you install any software, it will get installed on a C drive. And C drive under program file by default. You install software, it will have some files, right? Software you access, it has some data, right, inside that, right? So that files and that installable will be stored under C drive by default under program file. Get your mind? And then folder will be created. For example, you are installing Mozilla Firefox, right? So it will get installed under C drive and the